big bookshelf, and welcome back to my channel. And I just finished this book, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and it was really good, and I'm scared to pick the next book in case it isn't as good. So I got this idea from Jack Edwards, and he made a kind of jar and put all of the books he hasn't read, picked one out and read it. So that is kind of my plan. If we go in here, I can click red and then get rid of yes. I'll keep DNFs in, I think, and then we'll just do okay. And then this is every book I haven't read or I've DNF'd. So I'm gonna write all of these onto this piece of paper and then put them in the jar. The exact number of little blue things I cut out is the exact amount of books I have unread. What a miracle, honestly. It's quite cool, but yes, I got them all laid out here, and I'm gonna mess them up, fold them in half, and put them into my jar. I also want to decorate the jar. Oh my gosh, I should decorate the jar first. Yeah, I'm gonna decorate the jar. I dug through my old art supplies from GCSE art underneath my bed. Spray paint! I'm gonna have to do this outside. I gotta say, the jar is definitely a lot more me. Not the most even paint job. It will do. Okay, I gotta mess all of these up now, I guess. Get them all into like one pile. I'm gonna fold them all in half as well and then mess them all up again. They are all folded, and now it is time to put them in the jar. Okay, I'm gonna pick one out, so just give it a little shake. Have a look down in there. Should I pick this one? No. Guess I'll pick this one. Okay. I saw a little word of that, and oh no. So this is the book I will be reading. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, that book is huge! It's on this shelf, yes, but here, it's huge. Oh my god, it's like the size of Order of the Phoenix. Oh no! But this is the book that was picked out. Oh no. So there isn't really like a blurb, it just says a world divided, a queendom without an heir, an ancient enemy awakens. Like what? What is this gonna be about? I have no idea. Okay, I'm ready. I've got my squishmallow Connor on my lap. I've come to the end of the first chapter, and I was mistaken. The like 250 page thing is just what's it called? The parts. So there's like 5 parts to the book, not chapters, which is good. And there's dragons. I did not realize that dragons were in this book, so that's something really kind of cool. He's so soft. It's okay, I'm having fun with it. It's really confusing. Fantasy, I struggle with fantasy because I kind of forget the characters, but it's not too bad. I am using the really helpful little character glossary right at the back of the book. If anyone steps in, I'm like, who is this? What's going on? So that is helpful, at least. I have some good news. I am about a quarter of the way done. I checked on Goodreads. Yay!
Approximately 10 hours later.
We finished it. Thank the Lord. Now Now that was quite a long read, but I enjoyed it, and I'm just going to say a little bit about the overall plot and then a little bit about my thoughts, because I really enjoyed the book. Like, actually, I haven't experienced a reading slump because of a book this big, which is a miracle because some books I've read left me with insane reading slumps. And as soon as I finished this one, I rated it, picked out a new book, a really short book. I picked up a really short book to kind of like, you know, make up on lost time. My Goodreads is suffering. This follows 4 or 5 different perspectives in this one world, and this world is divided. Now I'll show you the map because it's a lovely map. So this is what the main map looks like, but then you also have this separate little map here, so it's kind of like 3 maps. And then look at the dragons. That is a major good point of this book, the dragons. I really like the dragons. But anyway, so you follow these 4 characters through their journeys, and their journeys intertwine, mix throughout. You'll hear like references to people when they're in like the other side of the world and stuff. I read some reviews online that said it was cliche, they all met up, but that's the book. They're not gonna follow this one random plot line that doesn't lead anywhere. The whole point is for them to intertwine at the end, so I was a bit angry when I saw those kind of messages. My favourite characters, I'd say I really enjoyed Ede's plotline. Ede is a really strong female character, but there's loads of strong female characters in this, and that is something, woo, I really enjoyed. But I really liked the Innis plotline. That was good, really good. I love the Innis plotline, the way that slowly throughout their beliefs are shattered and they learn all this new history that they never knew about. Now that is cool. On the other hand, Taney, I have a personal vendetta against that woman. And I know lots of people love her, I just did not like her character. So that battle was so disappointing. You have 800 pages of build up to a 3-chapter, maybe 4-chapter battle. Excuse me? And I did read that she had cut 50 pages out of it, so, but honestly those 50 pages, at least half of them should have been in there, because that battle was so short. Like, when you think about how much build up there is, and the battle's just like a tiny little bit at the end, that was a bit of a letdown. But I love the build up. This book had brilliant build up. You see all these different plot lines, all these character developments, how the entire world kind of develops throughout this book as the rise of the Nameless One puts everybody in turmoil and terror. That was done brilliantly. It's like why I love this book so much. And in the end, it's a 4-star. Better ending, 5-star. Solid 4 stars. Brilliant book. It's not a slow book. It's just a mammoth. But I'm glad I read it. I've read the biggest book on my bookshelf. Unless maybe, is Order of the Phoenix bigger? Like, is it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that. And honestly, I'm glad the TBR Jar done its magic and found me a really good fantasy book. Also, the plotline between Ede and the Queen, that I really enjoyed that, and finding out about Dr. Nicholas Ruse. That's another thing, I can never pronounce any of the names in fantasy books, but finding out about Dr. Ruse's past and how it affects his future and how he battles with wanting to die, like, that I really enjoyed his plotline. And his ending was okay. I accepted his. Ede's and Sabron's I also accepted. Danny's, sure. And then where did Loth go? I don't even remember where he went. That's bad. he probably became a traveller of sorts, you know, like going around, ambassador, who knows. But yes, you guys should read this book. It's really good. Like, actually, I can't say anything wrong about it. It's a really good book. I would definitely recommend it. So yes, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.